Hello, everybody. Is anybody here? I just woke up and I need some company. I need some company. I would love for you guys to come in and join me. Hello. Good morning. Good morning. Anybody here? I hope somebody wants to come and talk to me this morning. I'll wait for notifications to go out just in case. Morning. Hello. Is it too early for everybody this morning? Is it too early? Maybe I need to stop and come back later on. Oh, Debbie, I'm so glad you made it. Did you get a notification? I know it's really early. Did you get a notification, Debbie? Okay, good. What are you up to this morning, Debbie? I just needed to be with my friends today. Oh, hey, Jeanette. Good morning, Bev. How are you ladies doing this morning? Did you get notifications? Been up since 6. Oh, Debbie, I woke up at 5:30 and my bladder was fuller than it's been in so long. I went right back to sleep. I usually don't go back to sleep if I get up like that. Debbie, what shawl are you working on? I've been working on this bobble edge shawl. I have to tell you, I am loving it. Bev, are you in the Carolinas? For some reason, I'm thinking you're in the Carolinas. Oh, that sounds lovely, Jeanette. You can. I haven't had coffee yet, so I'm still a little weepy. Reggie, oh, bless your heart, honey. I specifically got on StreamYard this morning because after you posted your picture, I saw it just a few minutes ago, and I got some yarn out so that I'm gonna try that dragon. What is it called? Anyway, that dragon tail shawl. And if I need help, I'm so glad you're here so that you can talk me through it. Oh, Debbie, that sounds lovely. I know, adequate coffee. I just put it in. I only have enough creamer for 2 cups this morning. I'm really bummed. Hubby didn't go out and go get any groceries this week, so I am like, oops, I'm without. Hi, Joyce. Oh, thank you for coming and saying good morning. I am working on this bobble edge shawl, and it is going so quickly. And I love the drape on this. Oh, Jeanette, yes, it is adequate coffee if you have enough creamer to go with it. Yes, Reggie, I cannot thank you enough. Because I had started with this yarn, and I couldn't. I need to get the pattern down in my head. I didn't watch any videos. I just printed out the pattern, and it had pictures, but it is just not doing it for me. I I I can't get the rhythm, the pattern going. So I started this Bob, what's this one called? This Michael's pattern. Um you always have backup creamer. Oh, I've started this bobble shawl, and it is so pretty, and it's like so drapey, and I love the little bobbles. That adds a little extra. I do keto, Jeanette, so I do heavy whipping cream, and I even had the large container, and it is Mr. Happy doesn't always put hubby doesn't always put the stuff on a list. Oh, let's be honest, he doesn't put it on the list ever. And unless I remind him to do it, he won't do it. Okay, wait a minute. It's 5 rows of double crochet, chain 1, double crochet, then 1, oh, I see, double crochet, chain 1, double crochet, then the blank double crochet, 1 popcorn row, 1 blank double. Okay, and do you do increases just on the, which end do you do the increases on? And where do you stop the increases? Because I know that's what creates that jagged edge. And I don't know the difference between bobble, popcorn, and puff. Well, I think I know the bobble and the puff. I don't know if I know the um, um, popcorn. Are you, Jeanette? How long have you been doing keto, hun? And maybe it's a good thing that I didn't, Reggie, maybe it's a good thing I didn't figure out that Nordic dragon tail with this yarn, because I'm really loving this yarn with this bobble pattern. On the other side, don't work into the last 4 stitches. So if instead of following the directions of the pattern, maybe I should just do what you said, and you decrease by, do you decrease by 1 on each side or 2? because I do better with patterns if I can visualize it. Like even this what I'm doing here, this that pineapple thing, um it's telling me to decrease for like 15 rows, and I'm like, no, I don't even think so. And I'm not going to decrease. Not going to happen. So 5 rows of, so like the mesh stitch, 5 rows of mesh stitch, 1 blank double crochet row. Okay, you mean like double crochet all the way across, then 1 popcorn row, and then all, I think I can handle that. I think, Pat, good morning, sweetheart. Hi, Debbie, good morning. I just needed to be with my friends today. It just seems like my weekday when I work during the week. That would be awesome, Reggie. Thank you. That would be amazing. Is my link still up so you can pop on? I need to find a. Yeah, because if I can visualize it, Reggie, I can certainly do it. I'll put that away so I won't be tempted to do that. And then if you, good morning, Barbara, from your little corner of Kentucky, down the road from me. Okay. Guys, do you remember when I was in Oklahoma and I found this gorgeous Barocco, um, I want to call it Sesame Street, but it's Summer Sesame. um, I am in love with this. It is such like a little, it's like a little pocket of comfort. Does that make sense? It's like, oh, it's so cute. I don't want to use it. But let me tell you something. Um, Now I was really happy with the price that I paid there in when I went to that LYS. It was $15. Well, that's a good price I'm seeing because I can get it oh, 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 it's just so sweet. It's cotton acrylic nylon and it is just soft as all get out. But it's got a little bit of texture with that winding. And oh, Jeanette, that's a great idea. I'd never thought about putting that in a freezer, but yes, that would be a good idea. And anyway, I got on the yarn.com website, and they have this. They have this. And so I'm really considering getting, instead of mixing this with something, I'm considering just getting 2 more. And so I'll have 900 yards of it. Mm. It smells so sweet. I love it. I love it, love it, love it. Okay, let me get my yarn ready. For those of you that were interested in the, for those of you that were interested in doing this Nordic Dragon Tail shawl, good morning, Bonnie. How are you? I was not able to figure that out. I could not figure out that dragon tail shawl, but so Reggie has kindly offered. She actually made a whole nother one just because we were having questions with it. So she is going to go to her craft room and pop on and help get us through. Okay, Pat, I will. I will. You know what? Going to, I forgot to take my meds yesterday morning or yesterday. I forgot to take my meds yesterday. So my mood has been very depressed. But Bonnie, why are you doing better? Is it because you just now got coffee or have you not been well? But so Reggie's going to help talk me through this so that I can figure this out, and hopefully I'll be able to explain it to Sandy. Pat, do you guys have any LYSs down your way? And I would think in the Dallas area, you guys would have a lot of stuff. Okay, let me see if I can figure this out. Chain 3. Okay, I don't like magic rings. Good morning, Blind Needle. Oh, Reggie, I'm sorry. Hold on, honey.
Hi. Good morning.
You look so bright and cheerful compared to me this morning.
It's afternoon here.
You've been up for a little bit.
I look the same in the mornings. My son wakes me up at 4:45 every morning, like a clock. So
wow. Okay. Well, yeah, that's very, very early.
I wanted to show you what I meant.
Did you start with, first of all, did you start with a magic ring, or did you start with the chain 3? And
I did a chain 4 actually, because my yarn was a little thicker what I used, and then I closed it into a, with a slip stitch into a little circle and worked into it. It does, you can barely see it, see?
Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah. So it really doesn't make any difference what it looks like.
No, it doesn't make. Hi. Hello, everyone. Everyone's saying hi.
Yes. Oh, I'm glad you're able to read the chat. Okay.
So I wanted to show you what I meant before. Wait, I'm holding it wrong. So, all right. So you see the
oh yeah.
So the pattern is pretty much wait, where's my camera? Here. These are the repetition rows. So everything between my fingers.
Right. You changed with every color.
5 of these rows that are like double crochet, chain 1, double crochet.
Okay.
And you only increase on this side here.
Okay.
So you make
and it's like a V. It's a V stitch in that
exactly. The increase is like a double crochet, chain 1, double crochet. That's the increase, and then the whole row is pretty much double crochet, chain 1, double crochet.
Okay.
Except for the very last. Other hand. Except for the very last space here, this is a chain 2. So the very last one is actually a chain 2.
And then 2 double crochets together, it looks like.
No, 2, one after the other. So one double crochet and then another. And then and then you work 5 rows of this.
Okay.
Then the next row here, it's so other way around. The next row is 1 double crochet in each stitch.
Okay, yeah.
And then on the very last stitch, you increase again. So, but this time because you're on a blank row, then instead of doing the double crochet, chain 1 double crochet in the
just
increase
3
side,
double
you put
crochet?
3 double crochets in that
Okay.
stitch.
Okay.
And then the next stitch is this popcorn row, which is pretty much the same like the chain 1 double crochet, chain 1 row, but instead of doing chain 1 double crochet, chain 1, you do chain 1 double crochet, chain 1 popcorn, chain 1 double crochet, chain 1. So you alternate popcorns and double crochets.
Okay, remind me how to do the popcorn.
The popcorn is 4 double crochets in the same stitch, and then you take your hook out. You insert the hook to the first double crochet of the 4, and you pull your loop through the first one.
So you actually complete all 4 of the double crochet.
No, you complete all of separately. So wait.
Yeah, that's what I mean. All in the you complete it's not like a puff stitch or
you complete 4 double crochets. So 4 into the same stitch, and then you take your hook out of the loop. You insert your hook to the first one of the 4 that you made, and put your loop back on the hoop and on the hook and pull it through.
Right. Okay. But yeah, I remember now.
If you are more comfortable with a puff stitch or a cluster,
right,
with this specific pattern, I really don't think it will matter.
It doesn't matter.
You can make a puff stitch or a popcorn or a bubble, and it will look the same with this pattern.
Okay.
And then again, you have one more row of blank double crochets, which is pretty much double crochet in every stitch and double crochet in every chain.
Okay, now I noticed on the thing that on the last double, where do you skip that last 4?
Every time you start a new repeat. So okay, let's go to the beginning of the shawl. So this is the first repeat, the first 5 rows.
Okay.
And then once I start row 6.
Okay.
So this one is row 6 here. And I didn't work all the way to the end of the row. I only worked until 4 stitches before the end.
Yeah. Okay.
And then you chain 1 and turn.
Right.
Then you work the rest of the repeat the same.
Okay.
And every time the repeat starts again, every time you're back to row 1, you don't work the last 4 stitches of the row. And then it creates these.
So right after that final all double crochet row.
Exactly. And then on the next row, when you do double crochet, chain 1, double crochet again, you skip the last 4 stitches in the row. Not skip, just not work into them. And then you get these like little.
I love it, Reggie. It's beautiful, and I do see the pattern now that you hold it up. I can see the pattern, and it makes sense. But I don't think the written directions were written very well, because
I will tell you what I thought about the written directions. So the written directions have a few problems to them. First of all, when she says at the end of the row how many stitches you have, she puts them in bulk. So she says you have 10 double crochets and 10 chain spaces. That, like, in my mind, it would have made more sense if she would say 20 stitches, you know?
Right.
Because I count chain spaces as a stitch. So when she puts it like this, then I have to go one by one and check.
Right.
So that confused me the first time I made it. But after I think it was easier for me because I made this shawl already like 6 months ago or something like that.
Okay.
I think it was more because it was somewhere around Christmas. I made it as a gift for someone.
Okay.
And then when I saw that you guys are taking it like as into your collaboration, and I said, oh, that's nice. I work on that shawl. It's actually a pretty nice one.
Okay. Okay, good.
And so when I don't remember who it was, but they posted on the Facebook group they needed help. And so I started it again, and I already finished it. It's a really, once you get the pattern, it goes very quick.
Yeah, that's what I thought about the one I was working on instead, because Sandy was, after she saw that neither one of us was getting it, and then the other lady, I can't remember who it was in the Facebook group.
I'm sorry. Like, I really apologize. I can't remember right now who.
But when she was having problems, then Sandy said, "Oh, forget it. I forget it. Let's just do something else." And when we decided to do that other one with the bobbles, she had a hard time, and I was like, well, no, I got this one. She says, okay, but she hadn't had a chance to look at it yet. So hopefully today we'll be able to figure out one or the other, but I'm going to make both.
Okay. They're
Hi,
really, I mean,
hi all ladies.
they're really, really nice patterns. I mean, like I said, even with this one, because do you see the one behind me?
Yes.
So it's the same concept, you know, it also makes these teeth every time you, so because I already, and I have one more, so because I'm already like experienced with working this sort of patterns,
yes,
then it was maybe easier for me to get how this pattern works.
Right. Hey, but Reggie, what do you do with all your projects when you finish them?
That's a great question. Some of them, the ones that I make like sweaters and so on, I wear. So shawls, there's only that many shawls that one person can use.
Right.
So these ones that I have right now, like the reason they are all here right next to me is because I'm actually sending them to Rose for wings for June.
Okay.
So I will be sending, because she's doing shawls for June, and I put away like a substantial amount of shawls I'm gonna put in the post tomorrow.
Because they go quickly. They do go quickly.
Yeah. Beanies and stuff like that I make, I mostly gift people. Yeah. And recently I made, I used all of my yarn because I had a huge bag full of leftovers, you know, from different projects.
Right.
And I keep saving it and saying one day I'll make a scrappy project, and I never actually do.
Yeah.
So I took a few weeks ago, I took this whole bag of yarn and I made it into scrunchies, the entire bag. Wow. And then I had a huge bag of scrunchies. And I took that to my son's kindergarten and gave it to the girls.
Yeah. Well, at least somebody can use them.
Yeah, I feel
Good
like,
morning, everybody.
Hi, everyone.
Sadie and Maribel and Lynn and Nancy, and who else have we got? I'm Cynthia and Pat. Everybody's saying good morning to you too.
Hello.
And
sorry, I was talking.
And okay. So yeah, for those of you that are just joining, was it last week, Reggie? I think it was last week that Sandy and I were talking about a collab that we wanted to do, and it was this Nordic dragon tail shawl, and the picture that we had was this one, and it's a black and white, and it looks so gorgeous. And Sandy and I was going to do different size yarns. She was going to do a larger one, and I was going to do a thinner one, and neither one of us could figure it out. So long story short, Reggie popped on to my Facebook group where we were talking about how we just couldn't figure this out. She says, oh, I can help you. So she was helping us through this. So if anybody else wanted to join into this collab, you're more than welcome. It's the Nordic
dragon tail
shawl, and it's gorgeous. Show yours one more time, Reggie. Show yours one more.
Mine is this one, and she also has a video tutorial on it. I mean, I didn't look at it because I kind of figured out the written one, but if anyone is having problems,
yes,
then she
isn't it gorgeous? It's just a repeat pattern, and it looks so pretty.
Yeah.
And I'm going to use this. I've pulled this one out. I'm going to use this one. This is the only Cotton King twirls that I've got, and I'm going to use that one. Do you think that'll be enough, Reggie, for one?
Yeah. I mean, I use for mine, these are 2 mandala cakes.
Okay.
And they are like a 3-weight, right? Mm-hmm. So for a fingering weight, if you have 1 cake of 1,000 meters, that's enough. It's a very big
that's the only thing about the little yarn, the thin yarn. The only thing that bugs me about it is that the tail end, the small end is so small. It's like that first little bit is like, it's almost useless. It's like, why bother? Can we just start with the first big section?
Yeah, right. That's true. That's true. But I think, I mean, in the overall, it's like
it'll look nice.
it will look very nice.
I do. Those colors you chose are pretty.
Thank you. Hello,
Yeah.
Carrie. I thought it looked like sorbet, right?
Yes, it does. It really does. You're
A
right.
little like sorbet colors.
Uh-huh. The name of the channel and video.
Oh, I don't know. It's the girl who
That
designed the shawl.
is it Me and My Yarn? Is that the
Yeah,
name of
Me
it?
and My Yarn, exactly.
Okay, Barbara says she renamed the beaded shawl you're making Never Ending Shawl. It's a finish two-row repeat. Yeah, I get it. No matter how big it is, you want it. Now, Reggie, have you ever done any beading work? Oh, good morning.
Guten Morgen.
Oh, well, good
Good
afternoon.
morning.
Guten Tag.
Guten Tag.
Okay.
He just got up. He was sleeping. He was napping.
Okay, so in the very first one, Reggie, so we do just a chain 3 double crochet chain 4 double crochet. How many times?
I don't have the pattern in front of me.
Okay, chain 3, 2 double crochet in the ring. Oh, there's that 2 double crochet. Okay.
I think the very beginning is like different because the first repetition is of course different because it's like setup rows.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So, and we have to remember at the very last, like you said, 2 double crochets, chain 2.
No.
Okay. And then let's see here. Nancy, name of the shawl was the Nordic dragon tail shawl.
You know what? While you are figuring it out, I'm gonna put. Oh wait, can I drop links in your chat? I don't know if I am.
I don't know. I have no idea, Reggie. If if you tell me how to do it, I'll certainly do it to fix it so that you can.
Okay. No, den Jonathan holen. My other son woke up too. I will have to leave.
Okay.
But so the name of the pattern is the Nordic Dragon Tail Shawl by Me and My Yarn. And when you go to the pattern on Ravelry, and you can either buy a PDF file of it, or also on Ravelry there is a link to the free pattern on her blog. And then when you go to the free pattern on the blog, when you press that link to the blog, at the very end of the page is a link to the video tutorial. So it's all like very easy to find.
Let me see if it's on here, guys. It might be up here.
I'm really sorry, but I have to go get the other.
Okay.
Kiddo.
Thank you for coming in. Are you doing your yarniversary
Yes,
today?
I will see you all later today.
Okay. Bye, Reggie. Thank you. That was so sweet of her to pop on. Okay, so the tutorial is okay. Find them all here. I hope you guys came on for me, and it's okay that Reggie's not here anymore. Okay, it's me and my, okay, www.meandmyyarn.me/all channels. Did you find it, Nancy? Okay. Yeah, I think I'm going to try this again now that yeah, I don't know about you guys, but for me, it's like I have to be able to visualize it. Sometimes even watching it doesn't help. I have to actually do it myself, visualize it like it would make sense to me. You feel your Pat, why don't you try one of these? Why don't you try one of these shawls? Do you have some nice thin cotton yarn? Maybe you can try one of these shawls. Because I usually can do really well with a pattern, but like Reggie said, just I don't know if anybody heard her say it doesn't make sense on the written pattern. It just didn't make any sense because she was saying stuff like she added up all of the different, like at the end of the row she would say 5 double crochet, 4 chain. Well, you don't know what order they came in. Okay, so I'm going to cut your this and leave in the end. So I don't like this 3. Yeah, I can do okay with even a chart. I love charts. I'm really getting to do charts. Pat, are you still there, dear? Okay, so 3. Chain 3, double crochet, chain 2. Ah, that's where that chain 2 comes in. Chain 2, and double crochet. Okay, I got this part down. See, after Reggie explained it, I feel like I can do it now. I just wasn't able to figure that out. Pardon my PJs. Okay, then 1, 2, 3. Four. Yeah. Okay, I'm getting it now. I know. Well, you know what, Sadie? That's kind of what I do too. Because if it doesn't make, how I figure is if it doesn't make sense to me, if it doesn't make sense to me, then why bother? So I just keep working till it makes sense. Yeah. Yeah, I still need to go get my shower this morning and all that kind of stuff. Okay. So okay. 2, chain 2, skip 2, double crochet, da-da. And you know, when I get to a point that's kind of like when I say I did my own thing, like good morning, Sakal. Oh my dear, thank you for lurking. Oh, I was gonna do a Zoom and then I thought, oh, I really wanted to just be with everybody. Good morning, Marina. Thank you for coming, Segal. You lurk away, honey. Pat, do you like doing shawls at all? Because once you get a pattern down, like this is gonna go okay now. I can figure this out now that Reggie explained it. I can do this. Wasn't she sweet to come on and explain that to us? I thought that was really sweet. Right, exactly, Sadie. And so I'll sit there and say, okay, this is my own design, but basically what I mean is I started with a basic whatever somebody did, and I looked at it and I went, I don't understand what they're saying, but I can figure this out and do it myself. uh, how is everybody doing? Tell me how you're doing this morning or this afternoon, wherever it is in your neck of the woods. Your neck of the woods. That's such a country thing to say, isn't it? Okay, you're welcome. Yeah, Sandy and I picked out this Nordic, or Sandy picked it out, and I thought it was going to be a good idea. So I'm going to go ahead and try working on it. And then, oops, see, I already messed it up. No, I didn't. No, I didn't. And I'm using this fiddly yarn to begin with. Oh, did you, Nancy? Those are fun to do too, aren't they? Oh, Lynn, I'm so sorry. And whoever it was, I apologize. It was at the beginning of the chat. Let me see here if I can go back and remember the name. Let's see here. Debbie, did I say good morning to you? Oh, here it is. Bonnie. Oh, I'm so sorry about your little puppy. I'm so sorry. If you're still here, please know my heart goes out to you, okay? Oh, that's a good idea. Yes, that's a very good idea. Okay, this is really coming along now. I can see the pattern, and as soon as I get these first fiddly rows done, I'll be able to yeah, Lynn, I don't know what it is. Why is it that when we're adults, it's just so much more difficult to recover from stuff like that? Seems like kids just get out and whew. Oh, good morning, Richard. Good morning, Joyce. Richard, how'd you find my channel? Amarina, you are just going to town on those beautiful angels. I remember years and years ago, oh my goodness, this has been probably 25 years ago. I had a dear friend and she made angels, and that's all she did, but they weren't crocheted. Good morning, Joyce. Nadine, good morning. I'm sorry I didn't say good morning. But I can't remember what she did, but she used the that thread, the doily thread, and she used marbles. And I cannot remember how she did it, but she wound the yarn somehow around the marble so that the marble was the head, and she tied the around the bottom of the marble, and then she actually bought like lace, I think, and yeah, I'm pretty sure it was lace that she bought to make the wings, and all of the ends of the from tying it around that marble, all of the ends, I think, were like the little dress. Oh, wow. You guys are amazing. You guys are doing such a wonderful job. Thank you guys so much for popping in this morning. You have helped me wake up. I'm probably going to need to go get myself my other cup of coffee. And since I don't have enough creamer for a third cup, I'll probably need to make tea for the remainder of the day. Sundays are my days to just kind of. Oh, Richard, I'm just glad you're here. I really appreciate you being here. Do you watch crochet channels? Do you crochet? Are you a yarn nut, or what do you like to do? What's your craft of choice? Do you have any? Thank you, Sadie. I really appreciate that. Did I say Sadie or Sandy? I'm sorry. Pat, feel free to join me on my journey with this other, not necessarily this one, but I can tell you that this other shawl that I'm working on is really fun. Here's what I'm going to suggest, honey. Find, thank you, Sadie, find a yarn that you really want to work with. To me, instead of a project, I go, hi, good morning, Cynthia. Find a yarn. Don't look for a pattern. Look for a yarn that you want to work with. To me, that's my choice. That's how I get out of a slump. When I get into a slump, instead of finding a fast project, because I don't like doing those if I don't have fun with it. And the only way I can have fun with the project is to find a yarn that I really want to work with. Good morning, Jamie. Cynthia, is hubby going to work? Yes, exactly. I think that's right, Sadie. And sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes the yarn doesn't tell me what it wanted to be. Like, let me show you. Like this pattern, okay, this bobble pattern. They were using latte cakes, but I don't have latte cakes. But this yarn has been dying. Have been wanting to use this yarn forever and a day. And it is, oh, I know Kathy Douglas looked it up. Maribel, thank you, honey. I'll be going live again later on this afternoon. So if you want to join me again later. But this yarn is this hand-dyed, is it Lion Brand? Hand-dyed, and it's so soft. Anyway, I wanted to just find something pretty to work on. And actually, it kind of looked like, to me, a sweater. And that's kind of what I wanted to do. Bye, Sadie, are you leaving too, honey? Good morning, Julie. Hand-dyed Heaven. Yes, Heather. Hi, Heather. Good morning. Heather, you rock. You rock, girl. I don't know. I cannot keep up with you. Oh, okay, Sadie. But this is that hand-dyed Heaven. And to me, when I first got it, it said, oh, this would be the softest sweater. Hi, Carrie. But when I found the bobble fringe, I went, oh, let me try it on that. And I just started on it, and it is the softest. Oh, it's just softest. I know, Kathy. I saw that. I'm so bummed. Ugh. Okay, Julie. But I'm so bummed. But I am loving this. And now I wish I would have got more, but obviously. Oh, yes, you're going to love this. It feels like the softest baby cotton. It's not cotton, but it feels like it. And I love it. Good morning, Amby. I know those sweaters you make are just, oh, I just can't get over, can't get over how beautiful they are. Dana, good morning, sweetheart. Oh, thank you. Are you on the road? Oh, I love you, girl. You rock. I'm telling you. You are the hardest working crocheter truck driver there is. You've got your hands in so many things. I just don't know how you keep up. I can't keep up with the little bitty stuff I've got. Okay, Sadie, thank you so much. I love you. I did, Debbie. I did. I went and ordered those 5 hooks before they went up in price, and I'm looking at it, and now I'm looking, oh goodness, there's like 2 sizes I really, really need. And so I'm thinking, Dana, are you there? Okay, so here's my dilemma, Dana. I need a size 5 hook, 5 millimeter. Hi, Reggie. I need a size 5 hook, and I was thinking about getting a Furls Odyssey. But then I get to thinking, maybe I ought to just, instead of getting a 5 millimeter, just get a 5 millimeter instead of Odyssey getting one of the other ones. And I wanted to talk to Dana. Dana, do you want to pop on the StreamYard with me and talk furls for a few minutes? Good morning, Rose. Oh yes, I bought 5, and you know what? I got them all and realized I already had a couple of the sizes, and I was like, oh no, I did not want to do that. Okay, pop on up here. Let me put the link again in case you don't see it. I never know if it's like good morning, Linda. How are you? There we go. Hopefully you can use that link. But I don't know if I should just spring for an alpha or a candy shop. Yes and no, Amby. They are the throat is inline. Hi, Dana.
Morning.
Good morning. I know it's way too early over there, but Amby, can you see the throat of it is inline? It's considered inline, but it has a little bit more of a rounded. It's not too sharp of a tip. It's just perfect. That's why I love it. Okay, Dana, should I just go ahead and spring for an alpha?
Oh, yeah. Oh, heck yeah.
Okay, so
heck yeah.
Have you gotten the candy shop? I mean, isn't the candy shop another one?
I haven't got a candy shop. I've got the Streamline, the Odyssey, and
the swirls.
The swirls. This is my favorite.
Tell me what makes it different, because I mean, I love the Streamline swirls. I love the swirls, and I love the Odyssey. I love the glide.
It's the glide, and it's not as long in the shaft, and it's very light. It's not, I mean, there's something about the weight in the Odyssey that I really like, but the lightness of this I also really love.
So it kind of takes it. So it's kind of the best of the Swirl and the Odyssey put together.
It is. It's the best of all of them.
Oh my gosh.
And of course I'm a knife holder.
Yeah.
And I just I don't know. I really enjoy using this hook.
Oh yeah. Okay. What size did you pick? Did you get the 5.5 millimeters?
Yeah, I got the 5.5. I got the eye so that I could work on Aunt Martha's blanket. And yeah, I've decided that, you know, when we do our Pacific Northwest Yarny social get together, I'm going to give one of these away.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm coming just for that now.
Okay. I'm thinking about an H or an I hook, just something, you know, in the middle. And yeah, giving that away on Saturday afternoon. So
Rose, it's called the Alpha. It's the Alpha series.
Alpha.
Which one? Which one? I mean, is there different? Is it?
Oh, I got the color. You mean?
Yeah.
I got the middle color.
Okay.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, pretty sure.
Oh, Amby, you're so funny. I was talking about this part of the hook right here being the throat. And Amby says, y'all are so knowledgeable. I never knew it was called the throat. Well,
we're YouTube educated.
I know, exactly, right?
Yes.
Oh. So,
it's gonna be a bad day.
Yeah, we all have bad head going on right now.
I definitely do.
At least Dana's got her hair pulled back. I don't even have that done.
I'm channeling.
Good morning, Lisa. Yeah. You really want to be like her? Now, come on.
We all want to be like, well, yeah, maybe she's a little off, you know?
Oh, gosh. Oh, wait a second. Dana, I got to show you this picture. I don't know if it's going to come across, but I have to show you this picture. It is hilarious. I had a good friend come in with, to have her eyes checked the other day. Look at this shirt. Oh, wait a minute. Let me see. Oh, wait a minute.
Well, it's a turquoise color. Does that say
chicken? Crazy chicken lady?
Oh my goodness.
I said that's the funniest thing. Oh, I thought that was just hilarious. Let me see if I can turn the color down a little bit. Okay, wait a minute. Let me
think of Laura's chicken butt shirt.
Look. Crazy chicken lady. And she told me where I could find it. She said, oh, I got it at so such and such a place. And I went, oh my gosh, I need to tell Laura.
Yeah, I love Laura's chicken butt shirt. I had to buy one to be like her.
Yeah, okay. Because we all have to be somebody, right?
We have to emulate somebody.
Right? Oh gosh. How much do you remember how much that was? Did you buy it from Debbie or did you buy it right from Furls?
I bought it from Furls. And it was what, $80? I got an $80 hook. What is wrong with me?
I know. Gosh, that is just like have you bought like your very first skein of like really, really nice?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
And you're like, I don't believe I just spent $30 on a skein of yarn or a hank of yarn.
Yeah. And now it's like, oh yeah, that's the way to go.
Yeah. We're up in the big leagues now.
Oh yeah. I'm so important.
Yeah, and you can make, hey, with your beautiful hook, your $80 hook and your $20, or $30 skein of hank of yarn, you can actually make something that can fit on your head because that's all you can afford.
Make something this big.
Right. Oh, Reggie's got chicks too. Reggie's got some chicks. Oh, neat.
Yeah. Oh, I love
Yay.
that. I miss having chickens. Oh my goodness.
Hey, Reggie, look how far I've got.
What are you making? I
I'm
missed it.
I'm trying to make this thing that she was teaching me how to make just a little bit ago.
Reggie's
The one that
amazing.
Sandy was wanting to do with me.
Yeah.
So,
Reggie
and
is amazing.
I know. Hey, so tell us, okay, so while you've got our undivided attention,
I'm glad
um,
somebody's awake, not me.
tell us a little bit more about this, whatever, Stitch Fest or whatever. Stitch
Oh,
North.
Pacific Northwest Yarny Social. Okay, so we're still waiting on a couple of places to get back to Sandy at Left is Right as far as venues go. But, you know, it could be as little as just a couple of us get together at a hotel in the gorge to crochet for a couple hours, or it could be the full 2-day thing that we're hoping it is.
Okay, so when are you planning this?
October 1st and 2nd, which is a Friday and a Saturday.
Okay.
And the reason why I did that is because I wanted to leave Sunday open for those who wanted to attend worship somewhere or, explore the gorge. And I am looking at, ways like Saturday afternoon, I want to be, giving away prizes like through those tickets that you split apart, and everybody gets a ticket for showing up and a ticket for, visiting. Let's say they go to the bookstore or the restaurant that, sponsored us a little bit. They'll get an extra ticket for,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
going, I'm trying to figure out a way to do that so that I want to make sure it's legal and that that it actually puts, people walk in the doors of these few businesses that actually helped us out there in town.
Mm-hmm.
So it's worth their while. And then Saturday afternoon, picking a bunch of prizes to just give out, before everybody heads out. And
oh, neat.
When I talked to Sandy and Jax and Carrie and a lot of people about it last year, Jax got so excited. She started talking about all these games and things they can do. And I'm like, that's you, Jax.
That's
you're
right.
Do that.
Mm-hmm. Well, who was it that I think it was Sandy that said something like this was a couple years back. She said, yeah, if you figure out what you want to do, you do it. Go for it because I can't do it all.
Right.
Yeah. Okay.
So Sandy's still working with the venues. She's still waiting to hear back. I imagine it's probably going to be in Hood River or the Dalles, but the Columbia River Gorge is beautiful in the fall.
Okay, where exactly is this? Where?
The Columbia River is the river that borders Oregon and Washington.
Okay.
And so if you flew into Portland, the furthest you would have to drive is the Dalles. It's 80 miles up the gorge. But I'm telling you, that's part of the experience is to drive up the gorge. It's beautiful. It is so beautiful. So,
well, I imagine, if there's a lot of people flying in, they could like rent a vehicle and then like share the expense and take turns driving, so one could be crocheting while the other one's driving.
Or taking pictures of the gorge.
Yeah, exactly.
Now,
good morning, Nadine.
I have reached out to Selena Baca at the American Crochet Association because she's in Oregon.
Oh, wow.
And they are in Bend, Oregon. So I sent them a, contact us message saying, hey, I'm not looking for sponsorship from you guys, but maybe we can figure out a way that the ACA is represented somehow.
I love her designs. Oh, my goodness.
Great?
Oh, I love her designs. Okay. Good morning, Carla.
Let's see what's going on in chat.
Bye, Nadine. You have a great day.
Lisa and Reggie and Nadine and I need my Julie, where are my glasses? What do you do with Mom?
Whisper. Good morning. Good morning, Barb. Hey, Barb. I'm glad you're here because
Whisper's here.
I wanted to show you how far I'm coming. I haven't done too much more, but I'm working on it. For those of you that don't know, this is Whisper's design. I'm working on Whisper's shawl that she designed. I'm getting close. I'm getting close to doing another one of these sections here. Isn't that pretty?
Designers. Oh my goodness, we have designers in the chat.
I know.
I'm so impressed with all of you that design.
If anybody wants to pop on, feel free to pop on and say good morning to everybody.
It's Sunday morning. Thankfully, our church has online church later on.
Yeah, mine will be here. Well, I bought this the subscription to this one channel called Friendly TV. We don't have cable TV, so we have to do streaming TV. And good morning, Dittmer. Is it Gecky Bosch? Good morning. From the Netherlands, we got 2 from the Netherlands. Yeah.
Nice.
Wow, represent.
You're famous worldwide.
I know. Life in Stitches. I've not seen you here on my channel before. Hello. Yeah, but what was I saying? Dana, what was I saying? I can't remember.
Well, Whisper design.
Yeah, Dutch Invasion, she says. Yeah. Oh gosh. Oh yeah, we have this Friendly TV, and it has all of the nicer family-friendly TV, and it's a streaming service, but they actually have channels, and you can go back and watch things. So I like to watch Charles Stanley every Sunday morning.
I love Charles Stanley.
I do too. He's so amazing, and so I go back and watch him. And if I miss the hour that I can go back, I can just wait for like another couple hours, and then I can do it like on demand, which is really kind of cool. Those channels are really kind of cool so that you can do that.
I remember listening to cassette tapes in the car of Charles Stanley back in the 90s.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, he was great.
And you know what? He is so, to me, he's so soothing, and he could say the most powerful things without being mean. You know,
yeah.
Good morning, everybody.
We're talking about a famous preacher.
Yeah.
Speaking of famous, the dog wants to be fed.
Oh, famous. Oh, that was so sweet when you told me that when I said something, he was giving kisses. That was so sweet.
Yes, he's a kisser. He's a kisser.
Am I pronouncing your name right, Gecky? Is it Gecky?
Let's see what's going on chat.
Yeah, Gecky said she's testing this pattern for Barb too. This and this is such an easy. I mean, this is what we were talking about this before, weren't we? Who were we talking with? Sadie, and there was a couple others. We were talking about how you just put together some stitches and just go for it, right? Oops. Oh, I forgot a stitch marker. I hate when that happens. You got all these stitch markers that we've been gifted, and then we go and forget to actually, use them.
I have stitch markers laying up here on top of this cabinet from Derek the Knitwit.
Oh, good morning, Trisha. From Mama Swift. Good morning. Okay, you have to tell me how to say it then. Is it
Yeah.
yek? Is it do you pronounce the G or do you pronounce it as a different? Almost impossible to pronounce it right.
Okay.
Well, then we won't worry about it unless Whisper, you want to come on and pronounce it for me.
Yes. Here you go, baby. The dog is being fed. The world is right.
All right, Dana, now that I got you, tell me what's the deal with keto coffee? Because all I do is I put regular coffee and some stevia and some heavy whipping cream. What makes?
Add a pat of butter.
See, I don't do butter. I do MCT oil. Can I do MCT oil?
MCT oil, absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely. I've got some powdered MCT oil here, and I've got butter. But fat is energy. It's not the artery clogging thing that we were brainwashed to believe for so many years.
Oh, yeah, I know.
But fat is energy, and I'm all about energy.
Me too.
And
you know what?
And fat mobilizes fat in the body.
Exactly. That's what people of this nobody understands unless you do your research. They just don't get it. They don't understand.
Because we got told that for so many years that now it's like religion. No,
I know.
Fat is bad for you.
Exactly. No bacon, no eggs. No, I'm thinking bacon and eggs. I live on bacon and eggs. I mean, I make an egg salad. I make egg salad and I put tons of mayo in it. And oh, yum.
Yeah.
And you know what I put in egg salad, Dana? I put in some bacon bits.
That is, oh man, that's so good.
And we finally found that Walmart has keto bread.
Yeah.
Oh, now, you lost us. Good morning, Lorley. Oh, collagen peptides. Jamie, where do you get collagen peptides? Where do you find that?
Do you sell that, Jamie?
And I make Krista from the Secret Yarnery. I put almond milk, water, ice cubes, a little bit of stevia, and a little bit of like an almond extract. Just almond extract. Oh,
that's really good.
Oh, it's so good. And I shake it up in a cup. Yum.
I got a friend in Colorado. She's like the best kept secret in Colorado when it comes to horse trainings. She trains Arabians at Quintessential Arabians. But anyway, she got me hooked. She got me started on almond milk. And that's good stuff.
It is good stuff.
I'm not a milk drinker, but that stuff is great.
I'm not a milk drinker either. And the only thing that the only way I'll drink of almond milk is in that coffee, that frappe type stuff. I don't like, my mom would like to drink it or have it in her cereal, but I don't do cereal. When you're doing keto, you don't do cereal. So, and in a pinch, I'll put almond milk in I have almond milk. Guys, remember I was just saying I don't have enough creamer to have a second cup. But I got my almond milk.
Okay. Julie and I have to get to work.
Okay.
Julie's got a job to do today. We got to drive up well, we're not going to make it all the way to Sumner or Sumner, Washington today, but we're going to.
You know what? If you could give him opposable thumbs and have him crochet for you while you drive, hello.
Well, I would rather he just take his shift driving, so I can crochet. But
no.
His role is supervisory.
Yeah.
So
I think, Dana, seriously, I said this before you came on, or right when you came on, you are the hardest working crocheter I've ever seen in my life.
and I get the least amount of crocheting done. But
No,
I
I
do
don't
my
think
best to get
so.
some.
I don't think so.
I mean, like Carrie, the Yardy Elephant, she can sit there and crochet, and I am so envious that she can stay home and crochet. And
I know. I feel the same way.
I'm envious of, even you. I know you work full time,
Yeah.
and you guys get so much. Look at Reggie. Look what Reggie's doing on her channel with her university.
Doesn't it make you just sick, Dana?
Oh, she's amazing, and it's like I want to do that.
I know. I feel the same way. I know, Reggie. We love you. We really love you,
and amazing, Reggie.
But we are definitely envious of you.
Absolutely, absolutely, yeah. Okay, well, I'm gonna keep listening, but I've got to get some clothes on, and
No, we don't. Let's just hide that part.
Let's hide that part. Nobody needs to see that. Okay, love you, Petra.
I love you too, Dana.
I'll
Thank
be
you
in
for
chat.
coming. Okay. All right. Bye.
Leave.
We do. We do love you, Reggie. Honestly, it's just, it's like the haves and the have-nots. It is a real thing. It's a real thing. Teresa, hi. Boy, I'm having so many friends with me this morning. I feel so special. I feel so special. And this whole week, it's like that went back to work this week, and it's like crazy busy at work. I get home and I just don't have the time to crochet. I mean, well, I crochet, but I don't have time to do anything else. Yeah, we're having a PJ party. Excuse my look. I haven't gotten dressed yet. You're in the basement, Linda? Oh. Linda, yay! You're in the basement. Hi, Linda.
Hi.
Oh, so good to see you.
Thank you.
I feel so honored. I have Linda here, and then I had Reggie, and then I had Dana, and I've got you. I'm so happy. Oh, good morning. Good morning. Well, good afternoon to you.
So how things?
How have things been for you?
Okay, we're all back to normal now after having the contractors in, putting our flooring and walls painted and everything back to normal after the flood in January. So we did the finishing touches today, putting curtains up and putting the bookcase back up and that. So we're all sorted now, thank goodness.
Oh, good, good. Now, I missed all that. Did any of your stuff get ruined?
No, we were very, very lucky. It was just my flooring that was damaged. So because they had to rip the flooring up, they had to decorate the walls. So, yeah. So
oh my goodness.
I know.
Oh, and Marina says she loves your top.
Oh, thank you. I think I got it
pretty.
I got it from America, actually.
Really?
Yeah, is it Verona? A company called Verona in the US?
Verona. I'm not familiar with that.
Yeah, I got it from them last year, and I just it's quite nice hot weather here today, so I'm in my element.
There you go. Are you liking do you like the hot weather over there?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
Okay,
Trisha. Trisha says she's going to be lurking while she crochets.
Well, I've started a knitted shawl.
Oh my goodness!
I am a knitter.
Are you? Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
I am a knitter. I'm newer to crochet than knitting. I've got my yarn all tangled. Hold on. And first time in all the years I've been knitting like 50 odd years. I've never used circular needles. So
Uh-huh.
I'm using circular needles. I got my Knit
Now, do you
Pros.
teach knitting?
I, I have got a few knitting tutorials on my YouTube, on my channel.
Okay, I'm gonna have to look them up. Reggie, you know what? I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna have to, get up a little earlier in the morning and get my shower and get out here so that I can chat with everybody. This is amazing. I just think this is who would have thunk it that I would have had so many friends.
There we are.
Oh, that's so pretty.
And I've got it all
Now,
tangled up.
what are you making now with that?
A shawl. I'm using
Oh.
Shipias.
Oh, I have not used Shipias before. This is the first time I've even used this Cotton Kings. I'm unfamiliar with all that kind of the special yarn.
I'm a big fan of my favorite yarns are lace, 4-ply, DK. So I like all the lighter.
Yes. Okay. Explain to me. All right. Maybe you guys can explain to me. People say ply and they say 4-ply, 3-ply. I don't know what that means. What does that mean, 4-ply?
It's the sometimes it means the ply of the yarn. It's just what we call it here in the UK. So for you, it's fingering yarn.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because I like fingering weight. Yeah, I love fingering and the 2-weight. That's what I'm using a 2 or 3 right now. This Cotton King is 2. Yeah, I like the thinner yarns.
Yeah, I do. Now this is Shipias, and this has got. Let me see if I can show you. This is got, if I'm not mistaken, that's got 6.
Oh, okay. Well, that kind of looks like the cotton cotton twirl. This has 4. Oh, wait a minute. 4
strands.
Yeah, 4 strands.
Yeah, and this doesn't tell me what it is, but I think it is. Let me see if it tells me what it. Yeah, this is a fingering weight.
Oh, I like those because it blends the colors prettier. Do you think so?
Yes, but we call it here in the UK 4-ply. So
but it's not
the way
spun, right? It's not. Is it spun? Is it like like twisted? Is it just?
It's twisted. Let me just. I've got it twisted myself. See? Can you see it's twisted?
Okay.
Bring it up. I've got to remember left is right and right is left.
Yes, it's all backwards.
So it's twisted. And this is the shawl I'm doing.
Oh, that's beautiful. Good morning, Liz.
Morning.
Nancy, tell me what you think of this fingering weight. See, I did oh, I love that. Look at that pattern. It's so pretty.
So I've made a start. So
that top, Linda, that top you have on almost looks like crocheted motifs put onto a.
Oh, it is. It's been put on. It's sewn on after.
Oh my goodness, that's so beautiful.
It's just round the front.
Oh, I love that. Okay. Yeah, and so there's a difference, I guess. Okay, so you could have a 4-ply that is not twisted, and then you could have yarns that is twisted.
Yeah.
Like this is a twisted.
To ask. Go on, sorry.
The yarn I'm using here is a 2 weight, and you can untwist it and you can see it has 3 strands in it.
Yeah.
So some of you're saying some of it is twisted and some of it's not, right?
Yeah. The best
Okay.
person to ask about the yarn is Reggie, because she's the professor of all that.
She's the expert. Good
She
morning,
sure
Elaine.
is.
Good morning, Sabrina.
Hello, everybody, from my little corner of the UK.
Yeah. Oh, look at everybody here. Oh, you guys are amazing.
Hi, Amarina. And Sabrina. Hi, Sabrina and Laura Lee. I've got my computer on the side here so I can see the chat because I'm on the phone.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
Okay.
you're doing your challenge, aren't you? That you're doing with Sandy, the dragon.
I was, and now I'm working on this other one that Whisper. She had designed a shawl, and I'm working on this for just. Oh, the yarn question, Reggie, was okay. There's 3-ply, 4-ply, but now I'm using a 2-way the cotton Kings, and it has four little tiny threads, and this is a 4-ply, right? But it's not twisted. It's not a twisted yarn. It just comes out that way. So, but Linda was saying her yarn is what'd you say, 3-ply, Linda?
No, this according to this is fingering.
It's fingering weight yarn, but how many ply is it?
I've got six strands.
6 strands, but it's twisted.
Yeah.
Oh, Sabrina, I'm sorry. Okay. Yarn is made with plies. Your 4-weight yarn is 10-ply, DK8. Your 2-weight is our 4-ply. Oh, okay. So, okay.
Thank you,
All right.
Sabrina. Thank you.
Yes. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yep. Okay, Pat. Love you too. You have a wonderful day, and I'll be back this afternoon. Okay, if you want to come back on later. Well, I'm not going to stay here all day. I'm just gonna the number of strands twisted together. Okay. Yeah. So I'm just going to do one row here of this.
Yeah.
And I was working on that because Reggie was on earlier, and she was up earlier, I should say. And she helped me figure out that Nordic dragon tail shawl that I couldn't figure out before.
Yeah, I was having my lunch then when
Reggie was on.
So I had you in the background.
Oh, okay.
Because I've just finished uploading. I've had you playing while I've been uploading a couple of videos for next week and that. So
do you schedule all of your video? I should do that. I should schedule my videos. I'm so bad about that. I have so many things I want to talk about, and do, and then it's like, oh, for goodness sakes, then it gets late. And I tell you what, Dana and I were talking about that just a little bit ago, working full time and trying to do
so many things in your day. And
yeah,
I know. I mean, I've been retired now. March 2010 years I've been retired now. I took early retirement.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
I don't think I'll ever be able to retire. As long as I'm alive and have bills to pay, I don't think I'll ever be able to. Yeah. Good morning, Elaine. How are you? Good morning, Sandra.
Hello, everyone. Hi, Elaine. Hi, Mama Swift. So so I've got a couple of projects on the go at the moment. I've got this, and I'm doing the beaded wearable challenge as well.
Okay, explain. Oh my goodness, Linda. Last night I was watching the replay of Lisa. Lisa, are you still here? Lisa's live like Friday night. I was watching the replay, the very tail end there where Jill was on and she was showing how to do the beads, and there's two different ways of doing bead. I am so confused about beads. I really would like to start using beads, but I don't have a clue. I don't have a clue.
It is so easy. I'll show you what I've done. Just bear with me a
Okay.
minute. Just bear with.
Okay.
I have everything.
Is beading something you can do as an afterthought, or do you have to plan it into your project?
I would plan it into my project. Well, I sort of planned it, but this is what I've done. I'll show you the pattern first,
Okay.
which is this.
Oh my word.
Which is this.
Oh, that's so beautiful.
So what I've done,
Oh,
I just kind of I've done the yoke, which is where I wanted, and I've done the yoke in the darker yarn
uh-huh.
to show the beads. I've got tails. So that is the yoke.
Oh, that's gorgeous. Now, are the beads, are they glass beads, or where do you find your beads?
I got these off Amazon. They're the Miyoki beads. Let me just see if I can find the let me see. Amazon. If I find it on here, I can tell you.
Dana is saying it's beautiful.
Thank you. So
have-
then I'm
Go
doing
ahead.
so I've done the yoke. So what I did, I read the pattern, saw how many stitches I needed, and then just did every fifth stitch I added a bead. So it just goes, and I wasn't particularly bothered if it kind of every row you increased.
Okay.
So every other row, the one row you increased and one row you didn't. So the row that I didn't increase, I just continued every other row. I did crocheted 5 double crochets, and then on the 5th one I added the bead. And all you do, it's so easy to add the bead, is you use a very fine hook, and I used a 1.25 hook.
Okay.
And what you
Okay.
do is you put your bead on the hook.
How do you know what size bead to use?
You need to use a 6.
Okay.
For a DK or a 4-ply. I use the 6, which is what they recommend actually.
Okay.
So let me just get my beads.
Good morning, everybody. Good morning, Sandra.
Put my earplugs back in.
I have this on solo layout so we can see her a little bit closer up.
Okay, just bear with me. Right, okay. So I've got my crochet hook.
Mm-hmm.
And I've put my bead on. Let me just show you my bead. So what you do is you put your bead on.
Okay.
And this is a 6.
Okay.
And so you get your let me just get my stitch ready. So then what you do is you've got your bead, you've got your yarn, and then you just push the bead over the hook, and you've got it on.
Okay.
And then what you do is you grab your yarn.
Your other hook. Okay.
Well, say this is the, and then all you do is just crochet into the next stitch.
Okay.
And you've joined your bead then. Can you see the bead? I've joined it.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, so that's one way of doing it. And then the other way, I guess, is that at the beginning, before you even start your project, you thread all your beads onto the yarn.
Yeah, you can do, but then you could the difficulty of that though is if you haven't got enough beads, do you then have to cut your yarn to add more beads to put onto your project? This way it's so much easier. Well,
Okay, yeah.
you know, I mean,
Yeah, that makes sense. So that you don't, it's in a way, what you're saying with this way, you don't really have to plan where you
yeah,
put the bead. You can just add them where you want them to,
yeah,
right? Okay.
yes. So that for me, that is the easiest way. There is no way I was going to sit there and put a load of beads onto a ball, a yarn of yarn, just so
Yeah.
I could put it on here. But I've done beading before, but I did beading on lace work,
Okay.
on doilies and that, because
Right.
that's where I start my crochet journey started.
Uh-huh.
So yeah, so I prefer to do it like that, and it worked okay for me. So
Thank you for showing that to us, Linda. I really appreciate that.
sorry.
That really helps. Yeah.
It's
That
just so
really
you can see, kind of we all have there's ways that you can do it with I mean, people say you can use dental floss and that, but for me that is the easiest way to do
Yeah.
that.
And those little hooks are so easy to find anywhere. I mean, you probably
Oh
can just
yeah,
go to any craft store or anything and just find those little hooks. Or even if you're really good, I mean, you could even use you can use anything. I mean, you can maybe even if your hand-eye coordination is good, you might even be able to thread it right from the yarn into the right? I mean, you don't necessarily need to have the hook if you're able to do that.
it would all depend. I would always recommend a hook, a
Okay.
very fine hook, because
Okay.
the if the beads are glass beads, you can't, it's all right if they're a little bit colored, but to thread, I mean, even when if you double this yarn and try and thread it through,
Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah.
there's
It's
just
still a little thick. Yeah.
it would be quite difficult to do.
Yeah.
So yeah, so just try it. I mean, and there are plenty of videos out there that you can watch. I know
Right.
Lisa Ladybird is on the actual beady challenge where her and Ingrid introduced the beaded challenge. She has got a link underneath and showing you how to add beads to your work. So
Okay.
the information is there out there. So
Okay. So let me ask you, Linda, what are some other things? I mean, like I'm doing this, I could actually do it on this yarn, I guess, like on a certain row of whatever it is I'm doing. If I had the right size bee, I could just
yeah,
make like whatever, like on the edge of these, here, just add like little beads onto it then, right?
on your posts, or you could even do it on the end as a on the last row as decoration.
So like if you did it if you worked it into the chain in between, you could even do that, right?
Yeah, you definitely, yeah. So if
That
that's
is
a chain 3, if it's kind of like chain 3, do double crochet. Then what I would do was chain 1, put the bead on. No, chain 2, put the bead on so the bead landed in the middle. Chain 1 and then do your double post.
right. Right. Yeah. Yeah.
You know,
That
so
makes sense.
so it's kind of central,
Yes.
but that's just me being OCD.
No, no, but it makes sense though, because you have to get into that mindset of, okay, when do you put it on? And you need, if you're going to make it all even, you need to make sure you get them in the same spot all
Yeah,
across. Yeah.
all the way across, definitely. Yeah.
Yes.
So I very much, you know, kind of like that, having things in sequence. And if I do anything, it's got to have, you know, kind of be, if a pattern, there's got to be 3. It's always got to be an odd number for me.
Okay. So
Yeah.
now let me ask you this. I mean, you're a knitter. I don't knit well. I can knit. I just choose not to.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
when you knit, I guess you could do the beads the same way, right?
Oh yeah, yeah. You just add the beads the same way with a crochet hook.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So, you know, you just knit, which I got plans for later on this year. I've got so many ideas whizzing round in my head. I don't know. Sometimes I will sleep because when I go to sleep, that's when all the ideas flow.
Oh, yes. Oh, absolutely. When you're laying there and your mind is starting to go crazy and you think, oh, I think maybe I want to get up and write these things down. And you go, no. Dana's saying, thank you so much for the beading information.
Oh, you're more than welcome.
And Life in Stitches says, that's why you're my crochet mom, Linda.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. What a lovely thing to say. Thank you.
Yeah.
So
this community is just the most wonderful community ever.
Definitely is. I just I'm so honored to be part of such an amazing group of men and women. You know, the support and the help, you know, and nothing's too, you know, if you need help, you know, with stitches or with patterns, like Reggie came up and helped you with the pattern, and you know,
absolutely,
you know, you can reach out to any of them and they will help you.
And you know what I find too, Linda, is that if they don't have the time to help, then they're probably not that friendly of a person, because or they have forgotten where they came from.
Yeah.
Because in my opinion, I think so many other people agree, is that, you know, when you realize how much this yarn community means to you, not just as a crocheter, but as a person and as a YouTuber, it's like, yeah, you wouldn't be here without them.
No, definitely. You know, kind of, you know, everybody has to start somewhere, you know,
right.
And we each of us, YouTubers, content creators, we're only as good as our followers.
Exactly.
You know, you know, if we are where we are through, you know, our friends in the crochet community, you know, and if I can support anyone anytime, you know,
yes,
all they have to do is just reach out, and you know, I'll do what I can.
Yeah.
And that's what I really, you know, like about this community, in all honesty.
Yeah. And Marina, I am so glad that you were part of that fairies, the Christmas in July fairies last year. And Marina was saying that that's how she met everybody, was because of that.
Yeah. So what is it? Because I only came into the community in November.
So what it is that there was a group of what we call fairies. Now that you could be anybody, you could be any channel, any kind of channel, and you were a fairy, which meant that on your channel you said, hey, I'm a Christmas in July fairy, and I'm like hosting on my channel. Okay. Then all of these all of the viewers, all the contestants, or however you want to call them. Now, Dana explains it better from Dana. If you want to, I don't think you can post links here, but from last year, Dana explained it better. She is the Mama Fairy. She's the Mama Fairy. She's the one that got it started. So all of these contestants, they subscribe to your channel and they comment in that one video. Okay. And then you have a list of all the other Christmas in July fairies, and you have there's a hashtag.
Yes.
And then you go to all of those other channels,
leave a comment,
and you leave comments on those channels, and they could be, some of them were actual Christmas channels, some were RV channels, some were homesteader channels, some were, they were just all different kinds of channels.
Oh, right.
But it's a way to open your eyes to so many different things, different channels.
Yeah.
And everybody just subscribes to everybody else. And then on a certain day, the channel fairy draws a name from their comment section.
Yeah.
And that person then becomes a semifinalist.
Right.
They send that name to Dana, and Dana adds that one to a whole big list of all of the different channels that have the semifinalist. And then she draws one name from that big list
to be the
winner. To be the winner. And then that one winner will then receive a small gift from every single one of the fairies from all the channels.
Oh, that's amazing.
Yes. And it was amazing. Now, a lot of times, Dana, am I explaining this correctly? Tell me if I'm not. But the channel fairy, the individual channel fairies, you don't have to, but a lot of them decided that they wanted to give a gift to their channel winner.
Yes.
So then their channel winner got something, but their name also got put into the big prize.
Yeah, yeah.
And Mama Swift, Trisha, won last year.
Wow, amazing.
Big thing.
Brilliant.
And she got over what was it, Trisha? Over 135 channels or something crazy. She got like tons and tons and tons of presents, and they were coming in for months afterwards.
How wonderful.
Yeah. And since then, though, we've learned that a lot of people didn't enter because they were in the UK and they thought, okay, well, I really don't want to pay for shipping to ship wherever, or, a winner could be from the UK or the Netherlands or Australia or New Zealand. And it was just, shipping is going to be too much.
Well, why not?
But
do a monetary one. Do monetary.
Yes.
Say my winner was in America or Netherlands, then I could give them PayPal them or
exactly.
Amazon.
You could do,
so there's many ways around it.
Exactly. And see, we just learned that since last year.
Yeah.
We learned that, okay, you can do gift cards, you could do patterns, you could do a link to a pattern, a PDF, pattern or whatever. And it doesn't have to be like a certain monetary amount. And that's the great thing. It can be whatever that person decides. And so the winner might actually be somebody who's not a crocheter or knitter or doing anything like that. So, hey, Trisha, why don't you share some of the things that you got that were not necessarily crochet or yarn related. Do you remember any of those? So yeah, I mean, it's a lot of fun. And then, you know, somebody could win that maybe is let's say they were a homesteader.
Yeah.
And instead of sending them yarn or sending them something, you might send them a gift certificate to Amazon, or you could send them a gift certificate to or gift card to a farm supply store, something like that. It's
Definitely.
just a lot of fun.
Yeah. Well, when
But
it
you
comes
can't, but the thing is though, is you can't be a contestant and a fairy. You have to be one or the other.
right.
And that's where a lot of hesitancy came in. You know, a lot of people wanted, okay, Whisper, I'm glad you're back. Okay, so
I
Mama Swift or Trisha said that some of the things that she got were Amazon gift cards, Ulta gift cards, coffees, teas, PayPal stuff. So she got a lot of stuff that wasn't
that's
necessarily
good. That's
really.
good.
Yeah.
I'd be really interested in taking part in that this year.
So go over to Dana has a Facebook page. It's is it Dana's Wanderlust Crochet? Does anybody know Dana's Wanderlust Crochet Facebook page? But you can actually sign up there, or I would just reach out to her. Anybody who's interested, just reach out to Dana and she will direct you to where to go. Oops, excuse me, to sign up.
Right. Oh, right.
A
Well, the
Whisper
interest-
saying she loves your top.
Oh, thank you, Barbara. Can you see I'm knitting? Once I get going, that's it.
Yeah, you get your mind in it and
Yeah.
it just goes.
Yeah. And I'm using 4mm needles, so the drape is going to be just amazing.
Oh, yes.
You can see the drape now.
My knitting skills have a lot to be desired.
It's just practice, just lots and
Yeah.
lots of. It's like crocheting, isn't it? You
Yeah.
know, the more you do,
More
the
you
more,
do it, yes, the more you get used to it.
Yeah. So, so what are your plans for the rest of today? And what time is it where you are? It's nearly.
It is right now. It's almost 10 o'clock, and I am going to have to get off here so I can go get my shower, get my day going, make myself some breakfast, make some more coffee, and then I want to come back on again. I think by the time I get ready, I think Reggie might be. I can't remember what time Reggie normally comes back on.
She's on. I know it's 5 o'clock my time, so it'll be 6 o'clock in Germany. So it'll be midday.
So that's
for
at
you.
noon. That's
noon for you
here.
Yeah, noon for you.
So yeah, I want to watch her live today, and then I'll be back on again to my live at 4:30. That's my time, but I know that that's really late your guys' time over there.
4:30 is 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, it's only 9:30.
Yeah.
So
okay, noon Eastern. Okay.
Yeah.
So that's my plans for today.
Good. Well, I am going to drop down because I'm going to go and have a cup of coffee. Coffee time.
Actually,
for me.
I think I'm going to pop off anyway because I myself need to get going. So I have gotten so much. I've learned so much this morning. Thank you, Reggie, for showing me how to do this. I'm going to work on this here a little bit more today. And Lori, hi. Crochet Creations by Christy going live in about 3 minutes. Okay, so I guess I better get off so everybody can join Christy. Hi, Lori, by the way. And I hope you guys have a great day. Linda, I don't know if you'll be available, but I'd love to have you back this afternoon if you have time.
Yeah, I will do. I can pop back this afternoon. No
Okay.
problems. So it's
All
9:30 for me. So yeah.
Okay. You have a great day.
You too. And bye
Thank-
everybody in the chat. And
Bye.
thank you for everything. Bye.
Sure. Bye-bye.
Bye. Bye.